I'm going to remind you that this is not an argument that you have any evidence to believe in God. This is an argument that you have practical reasons to believe in God. It's in your interest to believe in God. You might wonder whether that's really the kind of thing we wanted when we started off saying, I want to be able to prove the existence of God. The proof was supposed to provide us with evidence that would persuade a reasonable person on the basis of the evidence that there was a God. Pascal hasn't given you any evidence that there's a God. He's just given you practical reasons to believe something. And you might say, that isn't what I wanted when I was asking about God. What's the cosmological thing that you really want, somebody really wants to know? About the cosmos, what do you really want to know?
Are there other universes?
Are there other universes? Is this universe just one of other universes? Okay, good. And I say, I can give you reason to believe that there are other universes. Okay? And here's my way of answering your question. What I'm going to do is I'm very, very good at detecting what you believe. Okay? And if you don't believe that there are other universes, I'm going to hit you over the head. Like hard. I've given you a practical reason to believe that there are other universes, right? You wanted a reason to believe there are other universes. You now have a reason to believe that there are other universes. But I wasn't in any way answering your question. You wouldn't be like, oh, thank you, phew, last, this is all settled. There are other universes. I have reason to believe it, right? You just think, yeah, you have given me a reason, but it's not the kind of reason I wanted. And likewise, when we started off wondering there was a God, this wasn't the kind of reason we wanted to believe in God. It's just this kind of practical reason to believe in God. It's not what we wanted. Furthermore, it's not even clear how we can move from acknowledging, maybe Pascal's right, we do have practical reasons to believe in God, from that to believing in God. Because there's it's very hard, as Williams pointed out in the reading for today, just to recognize that it's in your interest to believe something, decide to believe it, and then believe it. As an illustration of this, so another candy bar. So this candy bar goes to the first person in this room who can get themselves into a state where they're fully convinced that the number of people in this room is divisible by 3. I mean, it's it's a whole multiple of 3.
Yeah, sure.
That was almost too quick. I just, yeah, sure. I want you. I'm gonna leave people just to dwell on it. You've got to be fully convinced. I'm not saying you're not. I just want you to understand the consequences of what you're saying. When you put your hand up, that's because you're fully convinced that it's a multiple of 3. Maybe you were. Anybody fully convinced? You get a candy bar for full conviction. Why are you counting? Just right, yeah.
Yes.
You're fully convinced.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So you're going to get the candy bar. So you believe fully. You're 100% confident that it's a multiple of 3.
For practical reasons, yes.
No, I don't want for practical reasons. I want 100% confident. Who is 100% confident? Somebody?
Fully believe that there is divisible.
You fully believe, and you're prepared to stand by that. You fully believe it. You fully believe it. Okay. Okay, so good. Before I give you the candy bar, okay, I'm just going to test whether you fully believe it. Okay, so I'm going to offer you a deal. Okay? We're going to count and find out whether it's divisible by 3. Okay. If we count and find out it's divisible by 3, and you're right, I will give you $5. If you're wrong, you will get an F for your first paper. I'm serious. You will get an F for your first paper. We've done this. We've done this times. People complain, but I offered you the deal in public. It's being filmed. There's a record. You agreed to it. So you accept the deal, right?
I thought I was going to make candy bar. I retract my statement.
You detract your statement. OK. What was your name again, sorry? Ramia. What does Ramia's retracting her statement tell me? It tells me she wasn't fully confident that the number was divisible by 3. If she had been fully confident, that would have been a good deal, right? It would have been a certain $5. She'd be like, yeah, I'll take the deal. But she wasn't. I will nonetheless give you, because you are a good sport, a candy bar anyway. I'm setting very bad precedents here, because people think, I just get the candy bar, whatever, right? You know. Yeah, generous. OK, so I knew that you wouldn't accept the deal, because I knew that you weren't fully confident. That tells us something. Why did I know that? I know that because we just don't have an ability. None of you has the ability just to decide to believe something and then believe it.